Hello dear friends, I am Violetta from Crafting with Violetta Vieux. Welcome to the Sacred Tracery Crochet Collection. This video tutorial features one of the designs in a series of 6 crochet wall hanging patterns, all inspired by the stunning Gothic Cathedral windows. You can find the patterns in my pattern store and the link is below this video. As always, each pattern comes with an overview of crochet terminology and symbols, a chart, written instructions, and a detailed photo tutorial. For this project you will need some yarn, a crochet hook, a tapestry needle, scissors or yarn clippers, and a metal or a wooden hoop. The size of the hoop will depend on the yarn that you choose for your mandala. For this sample I used Twister solid yarn from hobby.com with a 2.5mm hook and a 10 inches diameter hoop. For this one I used crochet thread number 3 from Aunt Lydia with a 2.5mm hook and an 11 inches hoop. And for my last sample I used Big Twist yarn, which is worsted weight number 4 with a 5mm hook and a 16 inches hoop. All the 6 patterns were designed to fit the same size hoop, so I recommend that you finish your first mandala and then order the hoops about 1 inch or 2 inches larger than your finished project. You can find them in your local craft store or on Amazon. I will leave the link below this video. And now let's get started. Sacred Tracery 5. Round 1, we're going to start with a magic ring. So put the yarn over the hook like this and make a chain stitch like when you do for to make a slip knot. Just do not tighten this knot, leave it open. This will be your magic ring. Bring the tail up and start working into this magic circle. Make 8 single crochet stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to work the 3 remaining stitches over the yarn tail, and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to close this round with an invisible stitch. It means we're going to cut the yarn, pull the yarn out of this stitch, thread it into a tapestry needle, then insert the needle into the first single crochet stitch at the beginning of this round, and then back into the last single crochet stitch that you made, and tighten. Bring these 2 stitches together, and then secure the yarn in the back by weaving it in between or in the back of the stitches. So we need to do that because it's the center of the mandala and we want it to be really perfect. Okay, so, and then we're gonna cut the yarn. And the first round is finished. Second round. In this round we're going to work with yarn color B. We're going to start with a standing single crochet into the back loop of any of the single crochets in the previous round, and we will work in back loop only of all these stitches. So single crochet into the back loop of any of the stitches, and then 1 more single crochet into the same stitch. So 2 single crochets in each of the stitches below. Single crochet into the next stitch, then single crochet into the same stitch. Single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet into the same stitch, single crochet into the next, then into the same, single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet into the same. Now I'm going to work over this yarn to enclose it in my stitches so I don't have to weave it in the end. And the last pair of single crochets right here. Let's check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Then cut yarn and close this round with an invisible join using the tapestry needle, just like we did in the previous round. Insert the needle under the top 2 loops of the first single crochet at the beginning of this round, then back into the last single crochet, tighten, make a knot like this in the back to secure it, and then weave the end of the yarn into the back of the stitches like this. Then trim these yarn ends, and second round is done. Third round. In this round we will work with yarn color A, and we will start with a standing half double crochet stitch into any of the stitches below, and we will make 2 half double crochets into each stitch below. Work through both loops. So half double crochet into first stitch, half double crochet into the same stitch, then half double crochet into the next stitch, half double crochet into the same, half double crochet into the next stitch, half double crochet into the same stitch, and like this all the way around this round. And the last repeat, and the last 2 half double crochets like this, and close this round with a slip stitch into the first half double crochet. Round 4. So in round 4 we will need 8 petals like this, made of 13 double crochets in the magic ring. So let's do it. So create a slip knot on the hook. Do not tighten this knot because you're going to use it as a magic ring. Chain 3, bring the yarn tail up and work into this ring 12 double crochet stitches. The first chain 3 will count as a double crochet, so you need to add 12 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I will work over this yarn tail. 11, 12, and 13. Now you can use a needle to close this round, or you can join with a slip stitch. I'm going to join with a slip stitch into the back loop of the third chain of the beginning chain 3 like this. Chain 1 to secure and cut the yarn. So now please check, it's very important that you have 13 stitches around this petal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so you have 13 stitches into which you're going to work, and then use your tapestry needle to weave these ends in, because you want these petals to be clean when you start attaching them to this circle. And now the petals are ready, and we're going to attach them to this circle. Start with chain 1, and then in this round we work with we're going to work back post single crochet stitches. So what does this mean? We're going to work into the back of these stitches and then in like this from the front. Okay, so hook into the back of the first half double crochet or the chain, double crochet, and then into the next, grab yarn, pull it through and make your single crochet. Then work into the next stitch, make a single crochet like this, and then into the next stitch, so hook from behind like this. So we made 3 back post single crochets. Now we're going to take a petal and work a single crochet into the last double crochet right here, and we're going to insert the hook into the back like this. Okay, work a single crochet. Now you see it's attached to the circle. Then continue working a back post single crochet into the next stitch. Now we have this petal attached. Perfect. Then work 3 more back post single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Oops. And 3. Then grab the next petal and work into the last double crochet stitch. So right here, work into the top 2 loops and the hook from behind, okay, from the back, from the wrong side, sorry, of the petal. Then leave it hang like this and work a back post single crochet into the next stitch. And then work 3 more back post single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Then grab the next petal and work into the last double crochet. Insert the hook from the wrong side. Make a single crochet. Let the petal hang like this and continue working into the next stitch, back post single crochet. And like this, please work all the way around this round and join this round with a slip stitch into the first stitch. And you will see how these stitches create a nice pretty edge, like a ridge here. So please finish this round and I'll see you back in round 5. Welcome to round 5. This is the most complicated round of this design, so please pay attention. Let's start. Slip stitch into the second back post single crochet, and then we're going to work around the petal. Start with the first double crochet after the join. So single crochet, work 2 more single crochets into the next 2 stitches like this. So you see we have 3 single crochets in the first 3 double crochets. Then work 2 single crochets in each of the next 6 stitches. So 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 2 single crochets into the 4th stitch, 2 single crochets into the 5th stitch, and 2 single crochets into the 6th stitch. And then work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we worked around the first petal. This is perfect. Then skip the first back post single crochet and slip stitch into the second and into the third back post single crochet. Okay, this is what we have right now. Then we're going to work around the second petal. It's here, and we're going to attach this petal to this one at the same time. Then skip the next back post single crochet and work into the next double crochet on the petal. Then take the hook out of the loop, insert it into the last single crochet on the previous petal, grab the loop and pull it through this single crochet stitch. Then work a single crochet into the next double crochet stitch. Take the hook out of the loop, insert it into the second to last single crochet on the previous petal, and pull this loop through this stitch. Do not tighten too much, okay? Then work next single crochet into the next stitch and join these two petals again through the next single crochet by pulling the loop through like this. Then work 2 single crochet stitches into each of the next 6 stitches. Three, now 4, 2 single crochets into the 5th stitch, 2 single crochets into the 6th stitch, and now 3 more single crochets into the last 3 stitches on the petal. Then skip the first stitch and slip stitch into the next 2 back post single crochets, and this is how we did the join. Let us do it again. Single crochet into the first double crochet after the join, hook into the last single crochet on the previous petal, pull the loop through, single crochet into the next stitch on the current petal, hook into the second to last stitch on the previous petal, join by pulling the loop through, single crochet into the next stitch on your current petal, join through the loop on the third to last single crochet, then work 2 single crochet stitches into each of the next 6 stitches. So 3, 4, 5 and 6, then work 3 single crochets into the next 3 stitches. Okay, so I have connected almost all the petals. Now I'm gonna slip stitch into these 2 back post slip single crochets, and we're going to join the last petal. So let me join the first side of it, like this. So I have joined this all the petals together, and now we only have to join this last part. So I've worked around the petal, the 6 single crochets increases, 2 single crochets in each of the 6 double crochets, and now we're going to work the last 3 single crochets. So take the hook out of the loop, insert into the 3rd single crochet. So we have first single crochet, 2nd and 3rd right here. So the first single crochet, 2nd and 3rd, insert the hook into the 3rd single crochet, grab the loop and pull it through the loop, work single crochet into the next double crochet on your current petal, then hook into the 2nd single crochet on the 1st petal, pull the hook through and work a single crochet into the next double crochet. And we do it one more time. Hook into the 1st single crochet, pull the loop through and work the last single crochet into the last double crochet. So now we've connected all the petals together. Now you can cut the yarn, pull the yarn out of this stitch, thread into a tapestry needle, and then work into this back post double crochet this way, and then back into the next back post single crochet, back post single crochet, and weave in the ends into the back of the stitches. Oops. I'll make a little knot like this and weave the ends into the back of the stitches. Now trim the yarn, and this little flower is done. Now please point which one is the first one and which is the last. It looks absolutely the same. So congratulations, you finished round 5. Now let's work on round 6. Round 6. So congratulations, you've survived round number 5, and in this round we'll continue working with yarn color A, and it will be a standing stitch, so make a slip knot on the hook and count the 5th single crochet from the bottom of the petal, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and work a back post single crochet into the 5th single crochet on the petal, then work 3 more back post single crochets, 2, 3, 4 back post single crochets in total, then chain 1, back post double crochet into the next stitch, then chain 1 and 4 back post single crochet stitches into the next. Oops. Do not skip any stitches. Back post 4 back post single crochets into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then chain 3 and start working on the second repeat. Count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, work into the 5th single crochet, work a back post single crochet, and then 3 more, so 4 back post single crochets in total, 3 and 4, then chain 1, back post double crochet, chain 1, and then 4 back post single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. You will notice that in this collection, in this mandala collection, I work a lot with back post single crochets and double crochets, because I like the reach that it creates like this, and it gives these projects very three-dimensional look. So then chain 3, work into the 5th single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I try to check to make sure that I work into the correct stitch. So 4 back post single crochets, then chain 1 back post double crochet, then chain 1, 4 back post single crochets, and like this all the way around this round. Close this round with an invisible stitch and cut the yarn. Seventh round, we're going to work with yarn color B. And I will start with a standing single crochet into any of chain 3 spaces. So join, then chain 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Make sure that these chain stitches are not too tight because you're going to work into the chain stitches in the next round. And then single crochet into the next chain space, chain 15, and like this all the way around this round. Close this round with a slip stitch into the first single crochet at the beginning of this round. Do not cut the yarn because we're going to continue working with the same color. Eighth round, work with the same color yarn, chain 1, skip the first single crochet stitch and work 15 single crochet stitches into each of the chain stitches of the chain 15 space below. So work these single crochets into the back loop of the chain stitches. Working into the back loops is not easy. I know it's much easier to work all over the chain, but in this case this it creates like a flatter look, and I really like it. So the last single crochet into the last chain stitch, then skip the single crochet and continue working 15 single crochet stitches into the next chain space, and like this all the way around this round. Close it with invisible join and cut the yarn. Round 9. Please grab your yarn color A, and we're going to start with a standing single crochet stitch into the 8th single crochet of any of these 15 single crochet groups. So let's start into this one, for example. Count from the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and work into the 8th single crochet. Make a standing single crochet, then yarn over twice and work a front post treble crochet into the back post double crochet right here in round 6, in the 6th round. Then do not skip any stitches. Then do not skip any stitches and work a second single crochet. So into the 9th single crochet of this group of 15, then chain 7. And here we're going to work 3 puff stitches together. So from this single crochet, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and work into the 4th, which is the 13th single crochet on this line. So yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up the second loop, yarn over, pull up one more loop, yarn over, pull through all the loops but leave 2 loops on the hook, then skip 2 stitches and work into the 3rd one. This 3rd stitch is the first stitch of the next group of 15 single crochets. So yarn over, pull up a loop 3 times, yarn over, pull through all the loops and leave 3 loops on the hook, then skip 2 stitches and work into the 3rd one, which is the 4th of this group of 15. Yarn over, pull through all the loops, leave 4 loops on the hook. Now yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. This is our 3 puff stitches together. Then chain 7. Oops. And work into the 8th single crochet on this group of 15. So this one was the 4th, So 5th, 6th, 7th, and the 8th single crochet. Then yarn over twice, front post treble crochet into the back post double crochet in round 6. Then do not skip any stitches after the single crochet and work the second single crochet. Then chain 7. Then puff stitch into the 4th stitch from this, so skip 3, 1, 2, 3, work into the 4th, which is the 13th stitch of the 15 single crochets group. Leave 2 loops on the hook, work into the first single crochet of the next group of 15 single crochets, leave 3 loops on the hook, skip 2 stitches and work into the third, which is the 4th of the next group of 15, and finish your 3 puff stitches together, chain 7, and continue working this pattern all the way around this round, and join with a slip stitch into the first single crochet and cut yarn. Round 10. Please work with yarn color B. Start with a standing single crochet into the first single crochet of any repeats, like I'm gonna do it here. Work into the stitch and then 2 more single crochets like this, 1, 2, and 3. Then work 9 single crochets in chain 7 space, work around the chain, no need to work into the stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now front post double crochet around 3 puff stitches together like this, and then 9 single crochet stitches in chain 7 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so this is the repeat pattern for this round. Let's do it one more time. 3 single crochets into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Then 9 single crochets in chain 7 space, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Front post double crochet around these 3 puff stitches together, then 9 single crochet stitches in chain 7 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and continue like this all the way around this round, and close with a slip stitch into the first single crochet at the beginning of this round. Eleventh round. Grab yarn color A, and we will start working 2 double crochet stitches together, starting with the first single crochet of the group of 9 single crochets. Okay, so you have a slip knot on the hook, yarn over, hook into the first single crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, then yarn over, work into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through all the loops on the hook. So this is our first 2 double crochets together. Then work 7 double crochets into the next stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And now we're going to work double crochet, 2 treble crochets, double crochet into front post, double crochet. So double crochet, treble crochet, one more treble crochet, and a double crochet into the same stitch. Then work 7 double crochets into the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then 2 double crochet stitches together. So start working the first double crochet, leave 2 loops on the hook, start working the second double crochet, pull through all 3 loops. Perfect. Now you have these 3 single crochets. You're going to skip these single crochets. Please work front post double crochet into the front post treble crochets from the 9th round. And as we said, we're skipping these 3 single crochets and continue working into the first single crochet of the next 9 single crochets group. Work 2 double crochets together. So first double crochet, unfinished, second double crochet, complete both double crochets together, then work 7 double crochets into the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now the shell into the front post double crochet. So double crochet, 2 trebles and a double crochet into the same stitch. So now the second treble, 1 more double crochet, then 7 double crochets into the next 7 single crochets. What did I say? 7 double crochets. Did I say 7 single crochets? 7 double crochets in 7 single crochets. Okay, this is how it should be. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then 2 double crochets together, like a little decrease here, and then a front post double crochet into the front post treble crochet, and then continue working the next repeat, 2 double crochets together into this first and second single crochet, and so on and so on. Please finish this round and close it with the invisible stitch at the beginning, into this first stitch at the beginning of this round. Twelfth round. In this round we're going to work with yarn color A. Make a slip knot on the hook because we're going to start with a standing stitch, which is a back post single crochet into the second treble of any of the shells, we can say, or increases. So slip knot on the hook, hook into the first treble crochet and work a back post single crochet, then chain 7, and then starting with the second stitch from the hook, work 6 single crochets into the top loops of the next 6 stitches, chain stitches. Slip stitch into the first single crochet. The slip stitch is made into the front loop, and you see this kind of like V shape loop here, like 2 loops. You will work into the first one, so into the front loop and then the first loop of the V shape. Okay, then back post single crochet into the next stitches all the way until the first treble crochet. So back loop, post single crochets into all the stitches until the first treble. Okay, so we are close. Back post single crochet into the double crochet, and here back post single crochet into the treble, then chain 7, and starting with the second stitch from the hook, work 6 single crochets on this chain into the back loops of the stitches, and again slip stitch into the first single crochet through these two loops, the front loop and the first loop of the V, and then continue working back post single crochets and continue working this pattern all the way around this round. Close this round using your tapestry needle to make the join invisible, and in the next round we will work with yarn color B. Round 13. This is the last round of this design, so we're going to join with a slip stitch into the back of the third single crochet, actually the fourth single crochet if you count from the top, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let us see. Okay, so let us work into the third single crochet from the top, 1, 2 and 3. So right here we need to join with a slip stitch into the back of this single crochet. So join with a slip stitch, and then let's work 2 double crochets into the first back post double crochet right here, 1 and 2 double crochets into this stitch. Then continue working double crochets all the way until the last back post single crochet. Let's see how many double crochets we have here. And 19 double crochets, so 19 double crochets, and then 2 double crochets into the last back post single crochet, and then slip stitch into the third single crochet. So 1, 2 from the top, third from the top, so it will be fourth from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here slip stitch and continue working 2 double crochets into the first back post single crochet, then 19 double crochets, 19, then 2 double crochets into the last back post single crochet, then 1, 2, 3 slip stitch into the loop in the back of the third single crochet from the top, and then continue working this pattern all the way around this round, and use a needle to close this round with an invisible stitch into the first slip stitch, and your mandala is done. Now you can block it and mount it on the hoop. So please finish this round and we're gonna finish it together. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video tutorial. If you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please follow me on Instagram and join my Facebook group. Please also subscribe to my blog. I will leave all the links below this video. Happy crocheting!